Good evening, you're watching Just the News. I'm Amita Balachandra. We start off with Bengaluru floods. It's happened again in just a matter of 1 week. Areas like Sarjapur Road, Silk Port, HSR Layout, Bartur, Ecospace, Belandur, Outer Ring Road, all of these areas were flooded. Just a week ago, we saw the same thing happen. In fact, neighboring Ramanagara also was completely flooded with a highway that was under construction completely battered. Something like that, something that we've seen just a couple of days ago happened yet again after overnight rains. In fact, Bengaluru city is seen over 131 of rain overnight. According to the News Minute, the police advised residents not to go out of their homes except during emergencies. Many IT companies issued work from home directives as well. Fire department officials and other government authorities are carrying out drainage work, we understand. According to the Hindu, there were visuals of Bengaluru airport, also some sort of waterlogging scene at Bengaluru airport, where 6 aircrafts, including 2 international flights, that had to be diverted to Chennai airport. Now, water supply is going to be affected on September 6th as well. There was parts of Bengaluru which faced that problem on the 5th of September, as pumping stations that supply Kaveri water to the city have been submerged underwater because of heavy rainfall. But the news is not going to be good, because the next couple of days, the IMD has said that there will be heavy rainfall across Karnataka. There's a yellow alert that's been issued to at least 12 districts of Karnataka. According to this, heavy rainfall is predicted in Bengaluru urban, Bengaluru rural, Davangere, Shimoga, Chitradurga, Chikmagalur, Hassan, Kodagu, Tumkur, Chikballapur, Ramanagara, and Kola. Meanwhile, in Kerala, it is the same story. 2 people have died because of rain-related incidents in Kerala. The IMD has issued a red alert to Thiruvananthapuram, Kollam, Patnamthitta, and Idukki districts for tomorrow. Moving on from this story now, the chief pontiff of the Jagadguru Muruga Rajendra Vidyapita Mutt in Chitradurga city, Shivamurthy Murugha Sharanaru, has been sent to judicial custody till the 14th of September. Now, he's been booked under the POCSO Act on the 27th of August after 2 schoolgirls alleged that this year sexually abused them allegedly for years during their stay at the hostel. Now, he was arrested on the 1st of September. He's been also charged under the provisions of the Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Act after it was found that one of the complainants is a Dalit. In the meantime, Sharanaru has claimed that the charges against him are a part of a big conspiracy. Meanwhile, the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights has claimed that the Jharkhand government is trying to obstruct its investigation into the death of 2 minor girls in the Dumka district. Now, NCPRC's chief has tweeted, and I quote, "A team of NCPRC wanted to meet the family of the girl who died. The collector had given consent. After coming to the village, however, her parents could not be found," end quote. Now, according to ANI, he also claimed that neighbors told his team that the girl's family was taken away in a car before their visit. In one of the cases, a tribal girl who was allegedly raped was found hanging from a tree on the 3rd of September in the district. The main accused in that particular case has been arrested. In another case, a class 12 girl in Dumka died on the 28th of August after she was set on fire by her stalker. Now, the stalker poured petrol on her through the window while she was sleeping. In the meantime, while talking about the incident wherein the girl was found hanging from a tree, Chief Minister Hemant Soren has said, and I quote, "Such incidents keep happening," end quote. Now, these comments have obviously triggered a row. An update on the hijab ban case in the state of Karnataka. The Supreme Court has begun hearing a batch of petitions challenging the ban on wearing hijab in educational institutions in Karnataka. Now, during the hijab ban hearing, the Supreme Court asked the petitioners whether students could wear whatever they want in institutions having prescribed uniforms. Now, Justice Hemant Gupta said, and I quote, "You say educational institutions cannot issue a rule, but what about the state unless there is a statute which prohibits dress code. So tell me, can a student come in minis, midis, whatever they want? End quote. In the meantime, advocate Sanjay Hegde, appearing for the petitioners, questioned whether women could be denied education on the basis of the clothes that they wear. Now, the court said that while individuals have the right to practice a religion of their choice, the matter was whether it would be applicable in an educational institution which has a dress code. In December and January, if you remember, to give you a context of this particular case, a group of Muslim students of the Government Women's Pre-University College in Udupi city were not allowed or barred from attending classes for being dressed in hijab. Now, the students staged a protest and similar demonstrations were seen across the state of Karnataka, post which the matter went to the court, where the Karnataka High Court upheld Karnataka government's hijab ban. Now, the Supreme Court will hear this matter, however, again on the 7th of September. Also in the news, a special national investigation agency court has rejected a bail application filed by activist Gautam Navlakha in the Bhima Koregaon case. Now, 71-year-old Gautam Navlakha was arrested on the 28th of August 2018 for his alleged involvement in this particular case. He's been lodged in the Taloja Central Jail in Navi Mumbai. Earlier, Sudha Bharadwaj and Varavara Rao were granted bail in the same case. In the meantime, activist Stan Swamy died during his time in custody in July 2021. Now, Navlakha is one of the 16 accused in a case related to the alleged inflammatory speeches made at the Elga Parishad meet in Pune in 2017. Also in the news, a special PMLA court has extended Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut's judicial custody till the 19th of September. He was arrested by the ED on the 31st of July after 6 hours of questioning in the Patra Chawal land scam case. Earlier in August, Raut's wife was also questioned by the probe agency in connection with the same case. In other news now, tragic news coming in from Lucknow. 2 people died and at least 7 were injured after a fire broke out in Livana Suites, a hotel in Lucknow. Now, 24 guests and staffers were rescued and taken to the hospital. And as of this time of recording of this particular bulletin, the cause of the fire was yet to be ascertained. Also in the news, Delhi has reported its 6th monkeypox case in a 22-year-old woman of African origin. Till now, India has over 11 monkeypox cases. Now, symptoms of monkeypox include fever, headache, body aches, swollen lymph nodes, and a rash. On to politics now. The Jharkhand's political crisis sort of come to an end, or so it seems, because the Assembly today passed the motion of confidence moved by Chief Minister Hemant Soren. Now, out of 81 votes, Soren-led Jharkhand Mukti Morcha received 48 votes. Now, the opposition BJP, who has 26 MLAs, walked out during the voting. Now, addressing the assembly, Soren accused the Bharatiya Janata Party of destroying democracy and indulging in, and I quote, horse trading of legislators, end quote. Now, last week, the state's ruling coalition had shifted 31 out of its 49 MLAs to Congress-led Chhattisgarh to prevent alleged attempts by the BJP to poach its legislators. On Monday, however, these MLAs returned to Ranchi to attend this special session. In the meantime, activist Yogendra Yadav has resigned from the Samyukta Kisan Morcha Coordination Committee. He, however, said that he would continue to be a soldier of the Farmers Collective. Now, he had played an important role in the farmers' protests. Now, Samyukta Kisan Morcha is an umbrella body of around 40 farmer unions. Moving on now to business news. Former Tata Sons chairman Cyrus Mistry died in a car accident in Maharashtra's Palghar on Sunday. He was travelling along with 3 other people from Gujarat's Udvada to Mumbai. Now, according to a preliminary probe by the police, the car was overspeeding and Cyrus Mistry and Jahangir Pandole, who were sitting in the rear seats, were not wearing seat belts, and this is according to a preliminary probe. Now, two others in the car, Anahita Pandole and Darius Pandole, are currently being treated at a private hospital in Mumbai. Now, Mistry's last rites will be held on Tuesday in Mumbai. On to news coming in from across the globe, starting off with the United Kingdom. Liz Truss has been named as the leader of the Conservative Party and the UK's new Prime Minister after defeating Rishi Sunak, the former Finance Minister. Now, UK caretaker PM Boris Johnson will travel to Scotland to meet Queen Elizabeth on Tuesday and officially tender his resignation. Now, Truss said after the result, and I quote, "We need to show that we will deliver over the next 2 years. I will deliver a bold plan to cut taxes and grow our economy," end quote. Meanwhile, in Canada, 10 people were killed and 15 others were injured in a series of stabbings in Canada's Saskatchewan province yesterday. Now, this is according to a report by AFP. Now, the assailants have been identified as Damien Sanderson and Miles Sanderson, who are currently absconding. Now, Royal Canadian Mounted Police Assistant Commissioner has said, and I quote, "To speak to a motive would be extremely difficult at this point. We need everyone in the province to stay vigilant and report any suspicious activity," end quote. Meanwhile, in Afghanistan, at least 8 people were killed after an earthquake hit northeastern Afghanistan on Monday. According to regional officials, the death toll could rise. Now, according to the United States Geological Survey, the 5.3 magnitude earthquake struck near the city of Jalalabad. There was an earthquake in China as well. At least 7 people have died after an earthquake of magnitude of 6.8 hit Luding County in China's Sichuan province on Monday. The earthquake also triggered landslides. Meanwhile, one piece of good news before we wrap things up here on this bulletin. India's medical regulatory body, National Medical Commission, has said that conversion therapy will be counted as professional misconduct and has written to all the state medical councils empowering them to take disciplinary action against medical professionals if they undertake conversion therapy. Now, in the previous hearing, the NMC had said that conversion therapy is banned. In fact, it is professional misconduct. Post that, the Madras High Court had, in its 8th July order, asked the NMC to issue a letter to State Medical Council, and this has been done according to the NMC on the 25th of August. Now, this is what the letter states. The letter that's been sent to State Medical Council states that the Madras High Court has directed the National Medical Commission to issue necessary official notification by listing conversion therapy as a professional misconduct. Now, the move, according to experts, is a singularly significant step towards eliminating quackery. This order, of course, is in line with the High Court's previous directions asking the Commission to guarantee that the state medical councils will declare this as misconduct to ensure uniformity and, most importantly, implementation as well. Now, conversion therapy, also known as reparative therapy, is a range of dangerous and discredited practices that falsely claim to change a person's sexual orientation or gender identity or expression. That brings us to the end of this bulletin. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.